Hey guys, so here's my base design. It's quite small, very spacious in my opinion, but it's got a lot of features, if you can tell. A few foundations here, and here, ladder hatch there. You can put a ladder hatch if you really want to. A few boxes here. You can put your main loot here, most protected spot in the base in my opinion. As you see, you can't boost on top. Oh wait, no, you can boost on top of that, I think. Yeah, you can boost on top of that, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. But in here, we've got ourselves a little triangle pod. Nobody's going to blow through this because nobody's that dumb to blow through a triangle. A cupboard right there so nobody can grief us. And a ladder right here so you can climb if you really want to. You might actually be able to fit a large box in here too. Oops. Oh, I forgot about the spot. Well, anyways, hey, how's it going everybody? Docker from Docker Tuesday here, and today I'm bringing you a hidden base design. This building trick will primarily help you solo players out there, but it'll also be helpful for some of the groups, which we'll see later. So anyways, here's my design. We've got a few furnaces along the wall here. I don't recommend AFKing with these on because you don't want somebody coming by and hearing them. Campfire right here. It's fine to use it during the day, but at night I recommend turning it off. Otherwise people will be able to clearly see that there's something underneath the foundations. We've got a few boxes in the center here, 3 large boxes and 1 small box. You can actually fit 4 large boxes and even more if you'd like to. As you see, since there's no foundation right underneath us, we don't have to have a planter to plant some hemp, which is really nice. If you're not a big fan of having a bunch of hemp plants, you can of course replace these hemp plants with a few larger boxes. Here I'm going to go in cinematic mode, that way you guys know I'm not messing with you. This is actually in the foundations. For stats on the base, this base is actually going to be pretty cheap. It's going to cost you 3,700 stone, 2,300 wood, and about 700 metal frags. Few benefits: it's hidden, looks rated, and it's cheaper than a 2x2. This next design was actually created by a smaller YouTuber. His name is JBartkiss. I will not be doing a tutorial on this version of the base, but he has a YouTube channel. He's actually the one that inspired me to actually make this video. I will leave a link to his channel in the description as well as his tutorial. Basically, there's a few boxes right behind this 1x1 and you could store all your loot in here, for now at least. So when you're done storing all your loot, you're going to close the door and kill yourself. Once you die, you're going to spawn in the bag that was conveniently placed right underneath your foundations, and you're going to head over to this ladder hatch over here. Open the ladder hatch and then look up. Here is the salvage shelf with the boxes on top. Access the box that you put your loot in and then move it inside the base. What I can see of this design being most used for is groups. Basically, whatever you do with your foundations in the hidden base, you can actually expand it into a larger base, which if you do that and somebody offline raids you, you're not going to lose all your loot. Here's a few base stats. Like my base, it's pretty cheap. In terms of stone, it's going to cost you 6,300 stone, 1,500 wood, and 900 metal frags. Of course, the price does not include the upgrades showed on screen, obviously. Few benefits though: it's once again hidden, good for actual bases, meaning if you're going to set up an actual base, this works for you. It's a little more than the cost of a 2x2, so it's really not that bad, and it's also very difficult to detect. One way I can see this base actually getting raided is if somebody is actually paying attention to stability. Which, to be honest, nobody's going to come here and say, oh, stability, there's a base here, let's C4 now. Because I don't think anybody's that crazy to pay attention to every single little detail and see if stability's a little odd and off in some places. And if you do lose one of these bases, it's actually really cheap to replace too, because it's only 3,600 stone for this base. So anyways guys, I'm going to show you a basic tutorial, so let's get started. So let's take this honeycomb 2x1 for an example. How you'd be able to make an underground base with this is you're going to remove these 2 central foundations. You at least need a 2x1 to be able to do this. Select the foundation stairs and hop down into your floor. Then you're going to place your foundation stairs on the long side. Then you're going to place another set of foundation stairs going down into the ground. Then you're going to remove the first foundation stairs, place one on the other side, and then you have these 2 little foundation stairs right here, which kind of looks like a little hill. Then you're going to upgrade it to sheet metal, place 2 walls on both sides. You could place a wall in the middle, but don't do that. Then you're going to upgrade the walls first. Then you're going to hop on top of your foundations and upgrade to stone, sheet metal, wood, or whatever you want. I'd alternate between the 3, that way it looks kind of like a noobish base. Then you'll have something that looks like this. It looks kind of weird, but that's okay. As you see, it kind of all looks like foundations except for the walls right here. You'll see it's a little soft side. From there, you're just going to place your flooring. Now that we have the walls here, we can finally attach a flooring. However you upgrade this or whatever you do to make an entrance is completely up to you. For instance, what you could do is just place a door here and a bunch of walls and you could do what Jay did and just make a chest system, or you can just make a ladder hatch entrance, completely up to you. For instance, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a ladder hatch frame, place it right there, and then I'm going to upgrade it and then place in the ladder hatch. I'll remove the ceiling so you guys can see. Place in the ladder hatch here. And now we have an entrance to our little underground area. And yeah, that's pretty much how the concept works. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to leave a speed run of how I built my version of the base. If you guys want to watch that, go ahead, watch the speed run, completely up to you. It's just a concept, to be honest, not really a base build. So if you guys are confused by a certain part, you can slow down the video with the gear icon on the bottom right, and I'll leave a fortify in the description. So anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one.